welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Today we're going to be talking about a bourbon that's been long overdue for the review from Mr. Randy. Now, this has been approved by quite a few of Mr. Randy's fellow whiskey tubers. I did try the Rebel 100. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check on that. I did not like the Rebel 100. There was something in it that was really agitating me, and it just burned my esophagus. I'm not too sure. This one does not have whatever the heck that was. I am actually relieved that that is the case. That's the whole one thing that's been keeping me off of trying this bottle. But let's get it on. So here we have Rebel Small Batch Reserve. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon. It comes in at 110. Comes in at 110. It's a Bardstown. It's got the old Rebel. Let me show you the back end. We know you love the back end. Trying to get that. All right. It's a Lux Row. So Mr. Randy paid $33 out the door for this. It's ABV of 110, which is a little higher than Mr. Randy's comfortable with, which is why he cares a lot more for Scotch and Irish than he does bourbon. But every once in a while, a bourbon will get the best of Mr. Randy. But let's get a pour on, shall we? Cork. Very loose cork. There's a very loose cork. This is 110, so we're going to do a kind of a lighter pour here. Slow it down. Let me see if I can't get it up a little higher. There we go. I don't know if it's the glass or something. It usually has a little bit more of a legs on it, but let's get under the nose. Ooh, okay, yeah, you're definitely getting that proof point right up front. But there's also cherry. I'm surprised I was able to pull the cherry. There's cherry, spice, definitely cinnamon, tangling up front. Those three are just going at it. You got the oak characteristics, you know, a little bit of vanilla, but that vanilla is really like hiding in the background. Let's get it on the palate. Ooh. Yeah, that 110 is definitely there. There's a dark fruit. The first thing I'm getting is dark fruit, followed by spice. There's something else in there, like, okay, yeah, cinnamon, spice, definitely. Dark fruit, maybe that's the cherry, but there's something else. Can't quite pull it out. I don't think I've experienced that one yet. Let's go ahead and just finish this one off. Holy crap. That really dries out the mouth. Whoa. Smooth. Woo. That is attacking the front of the tip of the tongue like crazy. Nothing on the sides. Absolutely nothing on the sides. Very little on the top. There's just a very much, now there it is. There's the there's a little bit of the warmth. I don't want to call it a burn. I don't like calling it burn anymore. It's going to be that warm chest feeling you get. It's more towards the top of the esophagus, not really the back of the tongue. It's juicy. The finish is not bad. Now most of the mouth is finished. Now it's just that warm chest feeling sitting there. But yeah, I'm so relieved that this was not as horrible as the regular Rebel 100. I think there's another one expression down like in the 80s or something. I don't really care for that. So I like small batches. This works very well. I really appreciate you guys that recommended this and kept recommending it and tell me to try it, try this, try that. I have not tried it any other way than straight because that's how I take my whiskey. I take my whiskey straight. So let's give it a score. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I apologize. I know you don't like that, but I'm giving it a good solid 3 out of 5. It's just not quite in the 4 because of the proof, and there's a few other things that are just not jiving with me. So, I mean, overall, it's a good bourbon. It's a good small batch, higher proof bourbon, which is very difficult to get into Mr. Randy's lists, okay? So let's just go ahead and give it that. Appreciate the 3 out of 5. Let's go to the price. My fair price for this, I'll leave it alone. I'll say it's probably good for 35. Okay, I paid 33. 35 seems relatively a good place to plunk it right down. 35 is good enough. Would I buy this again? You know, I actually might. Because I do believe that this would definitely be something that you would drink with friends, if Mr. Randy had friends. But if you had company over and you wanted to give them some kind of bourbon and you didn't want to give them something in the 90 range, if you want to say, hey, if you knew this person was a proof hound, this is probably something you'd like to pull out. That or the old granddads or the old wild turkey rare breed. That's 116.8. I like that. I just didn't like how freaking hot it was. It burned my face off. But it's a good whiskey. But anyways, have you tried Rebel Small Batch Reserve 110 proof? If you have, let me know. If you haven't, let me know. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And once again, thank you for joining us here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. You have a good one.